everyone, my name is Cherie and today I'm here to give you some book recommendations. So for this video, I am participating in the book recommendation group on GoodReads. So for August, it is their 1-year anniversary, and their challenge this month is to pick a book from each topic they've done each month since they started. I saw Raul from the Latin Lecture do this video, and I've been thinking about doing a book recommendations video for a while, so I figured why not just join in and do this one. So the first topic is to choose an underrated book, and for this I've chosen Wolf by Ryan Grauman. I truly love this book. It is set in an alternate timeline, and during this time, Imperial Japan and the Third Reich are in power. And they have this annual motorcycle race where they pretty much celebrate their victory of being in power. And the winner of this race gets an audience with Hitler at the victor's ball. Our main character has a mission. Her mission is to enter the race, win it, and then kill Hitler. Like I said, I really love this book and I highly recommend that people read it. It is the first book in a duology, and I believe the second book comes out later this fall. The next topic is a book set in school, and for this one I've chosen Reconstructing Amelia by Kimberly McPrice. Now, I read this book a few years ago. It is a thriller, and it's pretty much about this mother who wants to find out what happened to her daughter. One day she gets a call from her daughter's school that her daughter has been caught cheating, and by the time she gets to her daughter's school, her daughter is found dead. I enjoyed this story. It goes back and forth between the mother and the daughter. You get to see the mother try to figure out what happened to her daughter and who her daughter really was. And on the other side, you get to see the daughter in her struggles, and it leads up to the day that she dies. The next topic is to choose a creepy book, and I'm going to choose Night Film by Marisha Pessl. I actually did a review on this book, and you can click on this book to get to that review, or I will leave a link in the description box below as well. So this story begins with the death of a secluded cult director's daughter. And there is this journalist who does not believe that the daughter committed suicide, so he goes on this journey to try to figure out what happened to the daughter. And also he has had this obsession with the director, so he's kind of been trying to figure him out for a while now. So we go on this journey with him, we see some creepy stuff, and I really love this book. The next topic is to choose a trilogy, and I am going to choose the Red Rising trilogy by Pierce Brown. I love this trilogy. I talked about this trilogy a lot on my channel. I don't even know how to form words of how much I love this trilogy, and that's why there is no review of this trilogy on my channel. It is a science fiction space opera trilogy. There's so much drama happening, and it has one of my favorite characters of all time in the books. The next topic is to choose a book you think people should read ASAP, or a book you just think they need to read before the end of the year. And for this one, I'm choosing Uprooted by Naomi Novik. I read this one last year. I loved it so much. It is a fantasy, it is a fairy tale. I love that the inside flap does not give away much of the plot, and I will read it to you right now. Agnieszka loves her valley home, her quiet village, the forest, and the bright, shining river. But the corrupted wood stands on the border, full of malevolent power, and its shadow lies over her life. Her people rely on the cold-driven wizard known only as the dragon to keep its powers at bay. But he demands a terrible price for its help. One young woman handed over to serve him for 10 years, a fate almost as terrible as falling into the wood. The next choosing is fast approaching, and Agnieszka is afraid. She knows, everyone knows, that the dragon will take Kasia. Beautiful, graceful, brave Kasia, all the things Agnieszka isn't, and her dearest friend in the world, and there is no way to save her. But Agnieszka fears the wrong things, for when the dragon comes, it is not Kasia who will choose. So the choosing happens pretty much within the first 20 pages of this book, and then so much more happens. The author probably could have made this book a trilogy, but I'm really happy that she did, because I think it is great as it is, and I highly recommend it, and I'm probably going to reread it around December. And the next topic is to choose a fantasy, and for that one I am choosing Shadow Shaper by Daniel Jose Older. So this book is a young adult urban fantasy. It is set in New York, and the cover of this book is so beautiful. It is one of my favorite covers. I actually did a review on this book, and I think it's the second review I've ever done on this channel. So you can click on the book and check out the review, or check out the description box below and you will find the link to that review. So this was a fun read. I very much loved the characters in this novel. They felt like teenagers. So the story incorporates magic with art. It infuses ancestral spirits in paintings, music, and stories. And I found out a couple months ago that this is being turned into a series, so I'm really excited to read the second book. And the next topic is to choose a book with little to no romance, and how can I not choose Vicious by V.E. Schwab. The two main characters pretty much hate each other. This book is one of my favorite books, but the story is about these two guys who begin to have these extraordinary abilities, and further down the line they end up hating each other and want to kill each other. And the next topic is to choose a standalone, and for this I am choosing Leaving Atlanta by Tayari Jones. So this book is set in the early 80s and it's set in Atlanta, Georgia, where we had disappearances of young African American children, and we followed the lives of 3 different kids in elementary school, and I love these kids so much. Probably could have put this book in the first topic, a book set in school, but I picked it here. Either way, I thought it was a great story and you guys should read it. The next topic is to choose a survival story. I wasn't really sure what book to choose for this, and then I saw this one and I figured if you survive the main character in this book, you deserve a prize. And that is You by Carolyn Kepnes. I could have also chosen this book for creepy, and I also did a review on this book as well. This book is told through the eyes of a stalker. He works at a bookstore, some girl comes in, he gets enamored with her, he finds her name on her credit card, and then he Googles her, and then he stalks her. Really creepy book, and like I said, if you survive the main character, you should get a prize. The next topic is to choose your favorite book friendship, and I'm going back to the Red Rising trilogy, particularly this book, the second book in the series, Golden Sun. I love the friendship of Darrow and Severo, and there is a scene in this book that made me tear up and love Severo even more than I already did. He is one of my favorite characters ever, and they go through so much in their friendship. I love them. I love Severo. The next topic is to choose a book set outside of the US, and for this I'm choosing Daughter of Smoky Bone by Laini Taylor. I could have also talked about this book during the trilogy topic because I love this trilogy so much. This book starts out set in Prague, and then we also go to a different world. It is a high fantasy. It is great. The writing is so beautiful, and yeah, I need to reread this trilogy. I really do. The next topic is to choose a book with an empowering female character, and I'll just mention 3 of the books I've already chosen. Shadow Shaper by Daniel Jose Older, Uprooted by Naomi Novik, and Wolf by Ryan Groudon. You cannot go wrong with any of these books if you're looking for an empowering female character. The characters in these books are really amazing. So that's all I have for this video today. I do have an ask for you guys. I love recommendations, and I would love for you guys to recommend me a book from any of the topics from this video today. A fantasy, a trilogy, a creepy book, any of those topics, please recommend me a book. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!